Second video test with different settings. This time I have taken off the macro focus because that's kind of irrelevant. And I have set this to 4K 60 frame video. So this is going to be rinsing my internal storage on my phone, which I'm using as a camera. I'm noticing certainly the spotlights in this room are not helping me because I get a bit of spotlight glare there. I'm also getting a lot of reflection of my stupid face, which is not what I want to be in the video. However, the focus seems to be having some difficulty. I'm now going to try and load up a very simple game. This is Crisis Core Reunion, Final Fantasy VII. Now, I've completed this game twice previously. I had it on the PSP back in the day, and it was, in my opinion, the best game on the PSP. Really brought the world of Final Fantasy VII to life, a world which I'd dipped my toes into a couple of times with the original PlayStation game, but never quite fully immersed myself in. I'd had issues with Final Fantasy VII prior to that, but Crisis Core really opened it up to me with the more modern graphics and more modern gameplay. I then continued to play Crisis Core, so I completed it originally back in the day, and then about 3 years ago, I started to get into emulation. I installed an emulator on my phone, and I played through it then. Bear with me with the combat because I haven't actually played this for, let's see, about a month or two, and controls are always a bit shaky. Yeah, so I completed it on PPSPP emulator. I didn't mean to use a potion there, so it's going to be incredibly ungraceful combat, so do not take me as a pro. I also, on the emulator I completed, I believe, at 2 or 3 res on my Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus phone, which has a Xenos nonsense processor. It's supposed to be between a Snapdragon 845 or 855, but it's not at all optimized in the UK configuration of the phone. Zach is taking a beating. So I played it in upscaled resolution and I enjoyed it. It was a good game. Still really enjoyed it after all those years. And then when they brought out Reunion, I thought, you know what, I will try that. I just played through Remake, and I was on a bit of a Final Fantasy VII push, a little bit of a phase, so I got this as well. And it reuses a lot of the graphic assets from 7 Remake, and I believe it's, from watching some videos, I believe it's actually AI. The graphics have actually been up-res by AI, which kind of makes sense. It uses a lot of textures and elements from 7 Remake, which is great because they've got those to hand. But things like the character models are the PSP models with AI upscaling or AI enhancement. So you can tell from like the model movements, etc. They can be a little bit clunky by modern standards. And I say I'm not entirely sure if I prefer how Zack looks in this to how he looks in the actual original game. It is a bit of an adjustment. He looks slightly peculiar in my opinion. So don't go expecting Final Fantasy VII Remake graphics. But there are, for example, these hallways and this lighting effect, etc. You know, you do think, oh, this looks like a 7 Remake. It's not quite. But if it's the first time playing it, you should enjoy it. If you come back to it after a long time, you should also enjoy it, to be fair. I think Crisis Core is a very good game. And on Steam Deck, and it's running at 30 frames, but I think that might, I'm just to check, see if I've locked it to 30 frames or if that's actually, yes, I've locked it to 30 frames here. I've set a 60 refresh rate, and anyone in the comments wants to let me know, because do I set it to a 30 refresh rate? I don't know. 40 refresh rate? I don't know. I'm finding it fine to play at 30 frame limit and a 60 refresh rate, so that's 30 frames, 60 hertz. But of course, if anyone knows better, then please let me know, because I am here to learn. Okay, and that just about does that. Very little information, I suppose, but it's just a test. Thanks. Bye.